guys, it's Netta Monroe. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm coming to you with an update. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know I was trying out this boho lace tape. Now the reason being, it wasn't really for myself. Everybody knows that before I do anything on anybody else, I test things on myself. There is never a time where I'm testing something on a client. I feel like that's wrong. I'm not going to have you pay me to be an experiment. I'm not going to do that. So I have clients who want the frontals, and you guys know I specialize in the glueless method. But what I need for the glueless method is hair right here, like hair right above the ear. I need to be able to braid that section. If I can't braid a section of hair right there, then there's no way for me to be able to do the glueless frontal the way that I do it. I am self-taught on that, so there's no way for me to do that. I haven't figured it out yet. So, you know, I have people with alopecia, people with just hair loss issues, people with like damaged follicles and everything, and they want the frontals because of course it gives them a hairline, something that they don't have, and it's amazing to be able to give that to them. So, I have tested out Ghost Bond glue. I have tested out, of course, the 30-second glue. I think it's called Liquid Gold or something like that. Like, I've tested out 3 different types of glues, and mine only lasts for like 2 days. I always assumed that it's because I have oily skin, so it never really is able to get a good hold. Even though the Ghost Bond glue, I believe it says, you know, it works against sweats, and it works against the oiliness, and it works against, you know, it's waterproof, blah blah blah. I still, you know, it still was coming up after like 2 days. I would get like 3 days max. So what I've been seeing is, and I'm pretty sure that y'all have seen it too, the Bold Hold Lace Tape. And I've seen a lot of reviews about it. I see it on Instagram a whole lot. And I saw someone on there that said that their stuff lasts for 2 to 3 weeks. And then, you know, they gotta go ahead and take it off and they put it back on. And it does not stick to the lace or anything. So I'm like, you know what, that's really good if you don't have to clean off your lace from an adhesive, because that sucks. And yeah, so I wanted to try it, and I felt like it would be a good option for people who have, you know, hair loss issues. And it probably still is, because this review is what happened to me since I tested it out on me. So in no way am I saying do not go out and buy this. I'm just saying that if you have sensitive skin like me, you might want to rethink that, or at least just pay attention to the signs that I'm going to tell you. So I installed the boho lace tape with my frontal on a Friday, and I'm going to go ahead and insert a picture of the results of that. It was freaking beautiful, amazing, luscious, natural. Like when I tell y'all, honey, edges was yes. I went on ahead, installed it. It was amazing. I tied it down at nighttime like they tell you to do. They tell you to tie it down when you are working out, if you're in like any kind of sweaty situation, when you go to sleep, pretty much any kind of activities that you're going to be doing where, you know, you might sweat or whatever, or, you know, like get in the shower, tie it down, and then once you cool off, you can take the scarf off and it's back to normal. So I tied it down at night. When I woke up the next day, my frontal was popping. I took all of these pictures. I posted a picture on Instagram. I posted on like Snapchat. I posted, you know, I'm over here like, yes, honey, this is bomb. This is bomb. But let's see how long it lasts. Let's see how long this is going to last right here. So throughout the day, I'm at work and everything. And then I realized that my hairline, it's a little sore. It's nothing that hurts. It's just, you know, a little bit sore. And I just, you know, I let it go. I was like, okay, you know, I'm probably just getting used to the feeling, since I'm not used to having any form of adhesive. I really don't fool with adhesive like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and, you know, I'll get used to it, you know, in a couple of days. The next day, it started hurting a little bit more. But I was like, you know what? It's probably going to take me 3 days to get used to it. Like, you know, when you get braids on the, like the 3rd day, if you go to the Africans, you get the braids, it kind of start feeling a little better, you know, after like the 3rd day. So that day went on, and I was just like, I don't know about this, you know, it hurts still. Well, it's, so that day went on. I was like, it's still a little sore. It's not nothing unbearable, but you know, it's just a little sore. So then Monday comes, and Monday it's more sore than the previous 2 days. So that's when I was like, hold up, something might be up. So that's when I started, like, you know, trying to touch on it, see what was going on and everything. Of course, since my lace was over top of everything, I couldn't see what was going on. But, you know, I was just like, all right, well, let me just woosah, let me see what's gonna happen and everything. My frontal still looked amazing. I actually posted a video on Instagram about my frontal. You know, it was still popping, it just was sore. You know, it was getting more and more sore as the days go on. So the next day comes and it is getting to the point where it is really irritating. Like, it is just, I can't tell y'all, like, I'm not gonna say that it was like, ah, get this frontal off of me, but it was like, you know, this is really uncomfortable. I think I need to take this thing off. Go through with the alcohol. The lace comes right off. It was great. The lace comes completely off and there's no tape on the lace, but then the tape is left around my hairline, which I fully expected because I've seen the tutorials on it. And so what I use to remove the tape is C22. It's like a spray. It's an adhesive removal spray. I hate the smell, but it works amazing. So I just sprayed that on my hairline. Well, not hairline. And I just sprayed that on the area to let the tape loosen up. And then once it loosened up, I just went on ahead and just got it on off. But what I noticed is when I peeled it off, and it came off really, really easily. I don't know if it was the C22 reacting with it, because it actually started like burning at that point. Like, I think the C22 and the part that had the tape on it kind of just, it wasn't oh my god. And I didn't lose any edges. I'm gonna show you a video on like what happened with my hairline. So I honestly feel like I am just really allergic to the bowl hole lace tape. I've never had a breakout behind any type of like adhesive, like glue. Any of the 3 forms of glue that I've used, I have never had any kind of thing like that happen to me. And I also, you know, I've used the Got To Be, and I've never had that happen to me either. So this is the first time that any form of adhesive has caused me to break out like this. My whole entire hairline was like a big wep. It was like lifted, like, you know how, like, you know what a wep is. Damn, like, it was just all the way across the damn hairline was a wep. And then like around and on top of the wep in some places, it was like little bumps, like little bitty, like red bumps. And I was just like, oh. I just went on ahead and installed the combs like I normally do, and installed my elastic band onto my frontal unit, y'all. And I just put it back on my regular way. Like, I was like, yo, there's no way that I'm gonna be able to do this. This is just, it's not for me. I don't know what it is about that bowl hole lace tape. I just can't do it. I also seen another tutorial on where the girl put glue on first, then she put the bowl hole on top of it. I'm really not trying to do all that. I'm not. But like I said, it's probably just me. So for all those people who are like gung-ho, bowl hole lace tape, ain't nobody saying that y'all are wrong. I'm just saying that for me, it did not work. For me, it actually gave me a reaction. It actually held my frontal down, and my frontal was like, y'all don't understand. My frontal was laid. My frontal, when I tell y'all about my frontal, y'all, that shit was beautiful. But it's just, you know, I'm not trying to risk my skin breaking out behind the damn laid frontal. Who do that? No, bro. So right now, it is, you know, on my regular glueless method, like I do every other time. It actually is still healing. It's still healing right now. The video that I inserted in this video actually was taken yesterday. I took the frontal off on Tuesday. Yesterday was Thursday. So it's still, you know, you can still see that 2 days later it was still wept up with little bumps on it. Now Tuesday was worse. Tuesday was really red, and you know, it was real tender. Like, the area was kind of shiny, almost like it took off a layer of skin. But I honestly don't think the tape took a layer of skin off by itself. I feel like from whatever that skin area underneath the tape was, since it was so irritated, then the C22 being on top of that, I feel like it made it flare up worse. Do I feel like I still would have had like a breakout underneath there? Yeah, because it was hurting so bad. Something was wrong. But it was like the C22 kind of just, it was almost like it like set a fire match on it, like, wow, bitch. So yeah, that's just my experience with the bow hole lace tape. I still have plenty of bow hole lace tape, and if a client wants me to try to use it on them, I'll definitely do it, because like I said, it was a beautiful install. And you know, I just have funny skin. I have funny skin. Y'all know I have funny skin. I talk about my funny skin all the time. Everybody doesn't have that issue. So I'm pretty sure that if I use it on somebody else, they probably won't have the same, you know, the same reaction. I haven't seen anybody have the same reaction as me, you know. So it probably is just me, or people with just really sensitive skin just shouldn't do stuff like that. My skin isn't overly sensitive either, because I feel like it would have acted up with the adhesives, like the glues and stuff too. But you know, it's whatever. It just didn't work for me. Everything ain't for everybody, and bow hole lace tape is just not for me. If you type in bow hole lace tape and you look all over YouTube, everybody, well, to the most part, people have like really positive reviews. I haven't really seen a bad review. And if you look all over Instagram, when people using bow hole lace tape, the shit look good. It looks amazing. So yeah, I know it's a lot of people who absolutely love bow hole lace tape, swear by it. It is like their holy grail, and I'm not telling you that you are wrong. So don't you come on here and be like, you did something wrong. I know I didn't do anything wrong. They got the doggone website on the pack, and you can go watch the video, and the lady give you the whole entire, the hair diagram. Gives you the whole entire rundown on how to apply it. It's just my skin, and I'm gonna say it again, it's just my skin, and it might happen to other people. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that will ever have an allergic reaction to something like that. You know, just don't come on here like trying to be like, well, I don't know what's wrong with you. I told you what's wrong with me. I told you my skin is wonky. So, you know, I'm happy that it works for you. Congratulations. I'm really happy. I'm actually slightly jealous that it did work for you, because my frontal was like that. Okay, hopefully this video helps someone to, you know, just know the signs when something is wrong. Go ahead and take it off. Don't put yourself through all of that. I want to thank you all for watching. Make sure that you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, iam_nettamonroe. My Snapchat is the same. My Facebook is iamnettamonroe, just one word. And yeah, anything else? Nope. Y'all can check down in the description box for any like contact information, any coupon codes that y'all could get. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.